what you crave is peace, calm, and tranquility, then the Seaport Village at the southern tip of New Jersey is the solution you seek. Welcome to Cape May. And smack dab at the city's literal and figurative center is the historic Hotel Congress Hall, the first of its kind in the country.
What does Congress Hall mean to you, and how important is it to your individual lineage?
The guys that owned this in the 60s were failing. My grandfather bought it in 1968, so I was at the cash register and I was 8, 9, 10 years old and got official jobs when I was 15, 16, and 17, and then came back and bought it in 1995 out of a bankruptcy situation. I loved it and wanted to fix it up. And to pull that off 25 years later was cool.
It's got to feel amazing.
A lot of history here.
Curtis Bashaw is an entrepreneur, a hotelier, a restaurateur, and a dedicated philanthropist with a deep-rooted connection to this locality.
What is it about Cape May that has brought people here for generations, continues to, and is actually growing in popularity?
The simple pleasures of being in a place that feels like a throwback, but is not. We're not living in these buildings like museums. We're living in them today.
Like homes, yeah.
And people relax.
Yeah.
They just feel good. You can be at the beach, you can be at a farm, you can be at the historic district. You don't need to get in a car. People will say hi, hello, how are you? And it does take you back in time. It's gonna be a gangbuster of a summer.
Yeah, man.
Dating back to the 1700s, Washington Street has been, and continues to be, the collective main thoroughfare in town.
You're taking me to all the hot spots.
I am trying to.
Featuring a vast collection of independently owned storefronts selling anything from diamonds at Queen May Jewelry,
Diamond viewing is hard work.
and chocolates at Luisa's Cafe. T-shirts, art, and accessories.
I mean, I'm usually a cheetah print, but I can do leopard today.
Everything here on this pedestrian walkway coalesces around community, which is on display at Lindsay Givens's eclectic store, Givens,
I actually grew up in Cape May.
You grew up here?
Yes.
as well as clothing shop Galvanic, owned by Ryan and Sam Platzer.
He's a native.
Okay.
I've lived here for 10 years.
I'm gonna have a whole new wardrobe by the time I get home.
It's absolutely a community feel, and I feel like especially in the last 10 years as Cape May has kind of been on the rise, you know, it's a rising tide that's raised all the ships, and it's really wonderful.
One of my favorite quotes. And it works. I mean, we're in like a beach town.
And just off the white sands, not 2 blocks walk from Washington Street, is a Cape May classic provided by Bruce Carlino's HotDog Tommy's.
What is the must-have here at HotDog Tommy's?
The chili and cheese is the most popular. And this mashugana dog I have is very, very popular. So that's with my secret sauce. It has 9 ingredients with no ketchup.
You're not gonna go wrong with either one.
We're gonna have to do another loop around the town to burn these things off.
Once you've biked and strolled, shopped, dined, and laid out, nothing sends you off like sipping on some absolutely stellar suds, courtesy of Cape May Brewing Company and its owner, Ryan Krill.
Cape May Brewing Company, I mean, you have the name of Cape May on the title of your can. That's kind of a lot to live up to, is it not?
It is. You know what? When we started, it was just really naive ambition. We didn't know what we were doing. It was actually just this unit right here. That's crazy to see it scale up to this huge space now. And then 10 years later, we're the biggest brewery in New Jersey.
And the other thing he's done by putting Cape May on the masthead and becoming New Jersey's premier beer is he's really showcased Cape May for the whole state, which is great for us.
We're really trying to tell the story of Cape May, and what makes Cape May special, it's not the beach, it's not the bay, it's not the lighthouse, it's really the nostalgia that surrounds vacation.
Yeah.
So really that's what we try to emulate. Even with our logo, it has this kind of windswept feel, taking you to a place that is not home. And I think Curtis does a wonderful job of that at his restaurants and hotels, and we try to do the same in a can.
Cheers to just another day in Cape May. All right.
Cheers.
Wow, impressive. Impressive.
And so too is this amazing state of New Jersey. Not just to explore, but to plant roots, to learn and develop, inspire, thrive, and above all, to live.
Did you get the whole thing?
The whole thing.
No way.
Oh, what a shot, boy. Throw. That's a wrap.
That is a wrap.